you use the word implantation of the baby, right? That reminds me, very recently we've come across this word, which we read more often now, is the implantation bleeding. So what exactly is that? Because I never heard of it in my time, So what exactly is that, doctor?
Yeah. So what happens is after the egg gets fertilized, it moves through the fallopian tube and then it comes into the uterine cavity.
Right.
And there is the lining which is there, and then the embryo has to implant or get buried into it.
True.
Okay, so when this process is happening, sometimes some blood vessels can open up, and during that implantation, there may be some blood loss happening. It is not very common. It happens in less than 1/4 of the cases.
Okay.
And so that is something which a woman needs to be aware of and not panic suddenly.
Exactly.
There is a slight loss of blood. At the same time, of course, you have to be vigilant, and it is better to communicate with your doctor, whatever symptoms you have.
That is the whole idea of letting you know this thing, that these are the things which should not scare you. You should just know that you need to turn to a doctor, and just to empower you with this knowledge that this is something normal, though rare, right?
Absolutely.
So, doctor, and so now that considering, okay, somebody is pregnant, how reliable are these home tests?
So, all these home tests or the blood tests detect a hormone called as beta HCG, or beta human chorionic gonadotropin, and this is secreted by the embryo.
Okay.
And the blood detects about 50 international units of, the urine detects about 50 international units level of that hormone. And that is why generally when the urine tests are done, we say you try to use the first urine sample, because then it's most concentrated.
Right.
But by the time it reaches that level, it may be, just before missing a period or few days, 4-5 days after missing the period, the level would reach to that unit. So typically the beta HCG would double every 48 hours.
Okay.
That's how it is. And it keeps on increasing till about 2.5 months of pregnancy, and thereafter that level goes down. Most accurate would be to do a blood test and find out the beta HCG level. So that is the most accurate thing. So if sometimes it's possible that the level in urine is less and the pregnancy test may show negative.
Okay.
And if you do it after a few days, then it can show positive. I would say they are reasonably reliable. Only if you're doing it too early, then it may show a false negative. False positives are not very, very common, because, of course, there are certain conditions where this beta HCG is secreted, like in a tumor and things like that. There we can get a false positive, but it's extremely rare.